rest. Balance is a myth, but harmony is a must. How much do you want to travel? Decide that, then build your lifestyle for that. The rest needs to be supplemented so you live the life that you want. It needs to be supplemented with direct to consumer online webinars or one to many remote options. However, if all you want to do is stay home and teach from your computer, it's time for a reality check. You've got to get your cute little butt up and you've got to pack your bags. You've got to get out and touch people because I don't care how great the internet is. I don't care how far it's come. Nothing, and I mean nothing, can replace soul to soul, belly to belly, heart to heart, eye to eye contact. Nothing replaces human touch. Yes, you'll be comfortable and you'll make a business, but it won't be the biggest, most impactful business that you can make. You need to make a definitive decision. Do you love speaking so much so that you're willing to do it for free? Or is it critical that you need to spend this next season of your life learning how to do it for a fee? Most people haven't made a clear decision on if they actually want to make it a business or if it's just a love. Speaking could just be a love. And it could be something that you get such a charge out of doing that you want to do more of it. What causes people to start doubting themselves or judging themselves is when they take what they love to do as a service, as a hobby, or as an art, and they compare it to someone who's chosen to do it as a career. So, number one, make a clear decision so that you let yourself off the hook of judging your beginning to someone else's middle, judging your passion and your side hustle to someone else's mainstream income. Making this decision is vital for moving forward with confidence into the path that will lead to the future and the business that you want. I want to help you get clarity right now. So let's do a little exercise together. Now, this is the most important part of this training. So please close out or turn off any other distractions because this exercise will help you get crystal clear about what to do with all of the information I've shared and what to do next to create the impact and profits you've been wanting. I have 5 questions for you, and I want you to give me answers on a scale from 1 to 5. 5 being absolutely passionate about it, and 1 being you have no interest. Okay, you ready? Question number 1. On a scale from 1 to 5, how passionate are you about inspiring people to transform, to change, or to become more educated about something? Rate yourself. Question 2. On a scale from 1 to 5, how passionate are you about serving others and wanting to see other people have new wins in their lives? Question number 3. On a scale from 1 to 5, 5 being extremely passionate and 1 having no interest, how important is it for you to master your message and how you deliver it? And question 4, on a scale from 1 to 5, how important is it for you to monetize your message and earn a sustainable living as a speaker? Now, let's change the scale for this next question. 5 doesn't mean passion. 5 means high regret. And 1 means low regret. Again, for this last question, 5 doesn't mean passion. 5 means high regret, and 1 means low regret. Question number 5. If you look back 10 years from now and you didn't take action on developing this part of your life, how much will you regret that decision? 5 is high regret. 1 is zero regret. If you realize that you're absolutely passionate about serving others and inspiring them to transform, change, or educate themselves, if you realize that you're absolutely passionate about mastering your message and building your CEO muscle, and if you realize that you will be filled with lifelong regret if you don't take action on this part of your life, you have to know how you can actually create the business you want, where you're creating an impact and earning big profits. There is a formula. There is a system. There are tricks, there are scripts, there are tools, and there are strategies. And in order to really be successful in today's competitive speaking industry, you have to learn how to take practical action to build a foundation for your speaking business on cement, not sinking sand. You have to take practical action to build a foundation for your speaking business on cement, not sinking sand. You have to learn how to take practical action to build a foundation for your speaking business on cement, not sinking sand. So stay tuned Because in just a few minutes, I'm going to tell you how you can master the art of becoming unforgettable while building your CEO muscle. I've done it, and I'm going to give you the key. Many people who are watching will understand that connecting the dots and having the ahas is great, but it won't be enough to actually transform you from a good speaker to an unforgettable speaker, from running a side hustle to leading a thriving, consistently growing speaking business. So let me clarify why that may not work for you. What happens is that when you start to take new action in your business, it's hard, it's unfamiliar, it takes a lot of focus. Eventually, you'll get busy or distracted or overwhelmed, and then all of a sudden, you slide right back into those default patterns, to doubting yourself, to comparing your beginning to someone else's middle, to believing the little voice in your head that's saying, but if you build it, they will come. And what I know is that the speaker who understands this, the speaker who says, you know what? It's not just going to happen magically from information to ahas. The speaker who knows that it takes accountability and the practical tools so that they can really make a difference, stop wishing and start really having what they want, they take action. And I think that's probably you because you're here. You're still here. In fact, you may not feel confident right now that this could ever be you. But guess what? I'm going to lend you my confidence to get you there. And what I know from the bottom of my heart is that I absolutely can help you. Because like I told you earlier, I'm not extraordinary. You don't get to make me extraordinary. That's just an excuse and a story you use to let yourself off the hook. No, I'm not extraordinary. I am an ordinary woman. I have some gifts and I have some talents. But more than anything, I choose every day to make one more extraordinary decision, to take one more extraordinary action, to create one more extraordinary career in life. That's my dream. And it's my birthright, just like it's your birthright too. So if you think you're just ordinary too, congratulations, we've got something in common. I've already proven that it's possible to go from good to unforgettable, from side hustle to 6 figures plus. You just have to make extraordinary choices and take extraordinary action. Before we tackle where you go from here, let's take a breath. We just covered a lot, and you may be feeling a bit overwhelmed or confused, and that's okay. And you may not be. That's great. So let me help you get the lay of the land by spelling things out. You have 2 choices of where you go from here. Choice 1, take the information in this training and go it alone. Perfectly fine. Who knows? You can have tremendous success. If you take great notes and you're in action, then you literally can begin to earn some extra speaking assignments, referrals, and money. Or there's choice 2, the savvy choice. This is the smartest, quickest, and easiest way to create the impact and earn the big profits you desire and deserve. Let me do the work for you. Why start from scratch and try to figure it out on your own? Continue to use the piecemeal approach when I've laid out your exact step-by-step blueprint for becoming an unforgettable speaker and building your CEO muscle, one that's responsible for thousands of speakers, creating a consistent, powerful message, and building and growing a business that allows them to deliver their message on an ongoing basis. Being generously rewarded financially, without doubting yourself, without hard work that produces little effort, and without getting trapped in the cycle of speaking for free indefinitely. Here's what a vast majority of our speaker success stories choose. Speak for ultimate impact and profit. Speak for ultimate impact and profit is the behind the black curtain speaker training program that allows you to create and deliver a high impact, unforgettable message and be rewarded extremely generously financially. This radically simple program will work for you even if